Guys, I think we can all agree that packing for a trip is one of the most stressful things out there, right?
So stressful. It takes so long.
It does.
And it's just one person, right? Well, packing for the entire team, a football team, now that is really difficult.
And if we fly somewhere, we usually got to keep the bag under 50 pounds. That's that limit.
Ever.
You always pay more?
I get the heavy bag tag.
You got to pay the extra fee?
Yeah.
Well, the Panthers equipment, that weighs several tons. And someone has to haul all that stuff. And I actually had a chance to go behind the scenes with the team behind the team.
Are you guys ready to get at it?
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's quiet at Bank of America Stadium. The players have gone home, the halls are nearly empty, but for new Panthers equipment manager Don Toner and his crew, it's crunch time.
We've got a big challenge because the weather in Philadelphia, even though it's mid-October, the temperatures are going to be in the 40s, feel like temperatures in the 30s.
And the colder it gets, the more this truck is loaded to the brim.
Everything along the wall here, the bags, everything going forward. We got more this week. Some guys like wearing jackets, some guys like wearing sweatshirts, some guys like wearing thermal shirts. We just make sure it's all available to them.
Toner has been with the Panthers organization for more than 2 decades, joining the team after spending 10 years as an equipment assistant for the Buffalo Bills. Years later, the team then promoted Toner as the second equipment manager in franchise history.
Make sure the players and coaches have everything they need at their disposal to succeed.
And this team doesn't pack lightly. Dozens of bags, trolleys, and all the cleats you could dream of fill this 18-wheeler.
10, 11,000 pounds on his truck, maybe even more because we keep packing with the cold weather. And we'll put another 4,500 pounds on the airplane that we fly on Saturday.
And once Sunday comes to an end, it may get a little smelly.
That's the way it is in athletics. But, you know, we pack it up right away, we get it home, and we wash it right away.
But then it's time to immediately start preparing for next week.
It's a lot of work. We came back from Washington, we unpacked Sunday night, and first thing Monday morning, we were right back to packing for Philadelphia.
A grueling 17-week season for the players on the field,
Pass, caught, bunches, touchdown.
but also for the men and women off of it.
So keeping in mind next week what jerseys we're wearing, colors we're wearing, you know, and even in a couple weeks when we start wearing salute to service.
It's much more than just the bags of equipment, though.
That was it right there.
Oh, that's it?
Yep. Yeah, we just pulled it out.
It's the team behind the team that makes everything tick.
They're players, and everybody, you know, idolizes these players, but to us, they're our friends. And, you know, we're out there working with them. Everybody's in it together.
And you better believe number one is taken care of.
Each of us kind of take care of Cam in different ways. I help him put his uniform on, and Greg Allman helps him prepare for the games. You kind of form a bond with guys, and they like to use you the same each week.
It may seem like a lot of dirty work, but the reward on Sunday is well worth the heavy lifting.
We have a good time while we're working. We have a good time off the field. I've been doing it for so long, I can't imagine doing anything else.
It was like the packing would never end, just non-stop. Toner and his crew aren't slowing down anytime soon, though, as they'll be back on the road heading to Tampa Bay the week after next and then Detroit the following week before coming back home.